Today we will learn about three important types of solutions that affect cells: hypotonic, isotonic, and hypertonic solutions. These solutions describe the movement of water across the cell membrane through osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of water from an area of higher water concentration to lower water concentration through a semipermeable membrane. Let us understand each type one by one. Isotonic solution. In an isotonic solution, the concentration of solute inside and outside the cell is equal. Because the concentrations are balanced, water moves in and out of the cell at the same rate. This means there is no net movement of water. As a result, the cell maintains its normal shape and size. So, in an isotonic solution, water moves equally in both directions. The cell remains normal. Hypotonic solution. In a hypotonic solution, the concentration of solute outside the cell is lower than inside the cell. Because of this difference, water moves into the cell. As water enters the cell swells. In plant cells, the cell becomes turgid, which is important for maintaining plant structure. However, in animal cells, too much water can cause the cell to burst or lyse. So, in a hypotonic solution, water moves into the cell. The cell swells. Hypertonic solution. In a hypertonic solution, the concentration of solute outside the cell is higher than inside the cell. Because of this, water moves out of the cell. As water leaves the cell shrinks. In plant cells, this process is called plasmolysis, where the cell membrane pulls away from the cell wall. In animal cells, the cell becomes shrunken or crenated. So, in a hypertonic solution, water moves out of the cell. The cell shrinks. To summarize, hypotonic solution, water enters the cell, and the cell swells. Isotonic solution, water moves equally in both directions, and the cell stays normal. Hypertonic solution, water leaves the cell, and the cell shrinks.